Hi everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Global Trader. I missed yesterday's video because the patch knackered up my install. I had to reinstall it all. Didn't have time for that because I went out, got drunk and went to a gig. So anyway, we're here at our Porta Septentum. We've looked at all these. We've got this warp gate and some Drukhari. Let's go for the fight. Actually, not too late. I was going to check updates and stuff on the ship.
All stations, report when manned and ready.
Got 5 of them. Okay. Okay. Let's get the torpedoes out and get a shot off at them. Oh nice, I went through to them. Does this damage them? Yeah. Might as well. And then do warp channel again. And yeah, I didn't do that much damage. There's this cruiser there. That's a fair bit off. Hey, you just destroyed, damaged yourself there. An explosion. Right, I was going to blow you up then. Can't do any torpedoes this time. Oh, I was just out of range. I go there. There we hit it. That'll be all I can do. Where's the other one? Over here, way over there. So, let's get my left. ever slow. Let's do the front shield. Still nowhere close enough. Yep, that'll do. There, my port shield. Health. Wow, that's bad. Warp drift. What's that do? Okay, we have plating. Yeah. Okay. Choose another ultimate ability thing. What do we have? Once per round. Is that like that thing they did? Okay, I'll get that. Boarding party, maybe. What cripples them? +1 round every 10 points of persuasion. Okay. At the end of each turn, the most damaged sector of the flagship still stores at 50%. Yeah. Do that. And repair. And our posts. Nothing can be upgraded, can it? New heading I've got to do once. Takes the cooldown down a turn. What's in there? Could use a dearer. Over here. Oh no. Here, warp channeler. No one else is even close to Cassia. She's not doing anything. Not even any basic stuff. Oh, I don't have that one yet. Okay. Oh, she can get vulnerability scan, I guess. Alright, that's that done. Let's go off this warp gate. Lord Captain, we're passing by a construct marked on the star charts as a dimensional gate. Our augurs are not showing any suspicious energy readings. The device is dormant, thank the Emperor. What is this gate? An ancient Xeno artifact older than humanity itself. Judging by its design, this is a gate leading somewhere, possibly straight into the wicked abyss of the warp, considering all the nasty shit that used to roam around here. Many captains, her lady Theodore included, have tried to reveal its secrets. It seems no one could figure out how it works. Good for them, if you ask me. What was Theodore interested in? The ladyship didn't exactly share her plan with us, always kept it close to her chest. But I'll go out on a limb and say she was searching for a way to open the gate and see what's on the other side. Let me just update my list of things here. I guess this is useful later. Warp gate. The Constance fleet conducted its own analysis of the Xeno artifact. All records of the expeditions of the site were added to the exploration catalogue. Nasty in what way exactly? I don't want to repeat the rumours and don't know the truth, but it was bad. The words of ships and even whole trade convoys disappearing. Captain started avoiding the system, till eventually the Lord Inquisitor came here and made short work of it. Hasn't been much in the way of rumours ever since, actually. The Inquisition made sure the voyagersmen kept their mouths shut. Whatever the gate used to spew out, it must have been profane and a danger to humanity. Report received. We live to serve, Lord Captain. Let's go study it. Advised against approaching the gate. The Inquisition has declared the entire area around it off limits and packed with mines. The augurs won't be able to detect them. Okay. Let's move on. Go to should I go there first? Aeldari cache. Yeah, I'll go there. It's only 3 jumps. Yeah, took a bit of damage. Avoiding the clutches of the warp elements, a whirlpool suddenly emerges, threatening to throw the ship off course and leave the helpless clue mercy of the Sea of Souls. Only the navigator's talent can save hundreds of people from madness or death. Get the navigators to work it out. Space combat is available in this system. I picked this Mortis. Really? Aeldari cruisers, yeah, that's one I didn't get very far with last time. Disaster. Warp sorcerer has linked a demon, one that has breached the Gallowfield, into one of the voidsmen from the macro cannon crew. A former faithful servant of the Emperor has now become a heretic preacher, gathering a flock of those bewitched by the arch enemy. This madness must be brought to an end. Let's go. I was thinking, if I swapped out Pascal for Udyr, I'd have a whole female squad. I just recognised it from the pictures. But both my main character and Udyr aren't that useful in these situations because the failed degradation is already at 15. What's this level again? Who do we have? Cultist of Corn. Bloodladder Soulbinder. Immunity to toxic damage. So, your weapon, not very useful. Can
I woke up
do
with a
from here?
feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was
it's just that.
blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
It's a bolt pistol, isn't it? That's the heretic heavy bolter. Which does exactly the same amount of damage as the normal one. It's a flamer, but it's immune to fire. The longlers, okay. There is that gas which she used to have. I just type in Deadeye. No. This is going to be the long lads down there, so I've got here sniper rifle. No, the long lads is better. Thing is, those energy hungry pink and blue horrors we saw, energy weapons, heal them, don't do anything to them. Who else has got a long range weapon? Which one are you on at the moment? You're on devastation, okay. You've got the plasma gun. You have laser and exotic. And you've got exotic and plasma. Luckily she's never been range to actually have to use these. Okay, so now I know what enemies we're facing. Nothing up here.
I always have a backup plan. I'll make an example out of you! The Masters demand your death!
Cassia. Juliet. Pascal. Oh no. How's that actually done there? Yeah, it used to be 2 times fellowship bonus. Or 5 plus. So it would be 21. Okay. Let's buff Cassia. No, let's buff Argento. I should really check and see who's got the most, or closest to like an 18 and put them up 2 points or something, rather than just 1 point. What was that? We've got 17. And mine is 18. They've just been buffed. Let's get Magenta. And there goes. Let's get some simple ones going as well.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That is 2 AP, is it? 3 AP. Got 3 AP. No, it's going to hit Cassia. Pushes through in front.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer.
Gun.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Oh, was that automatic? Because I didn't do anything. Oh, that was automatic. So what was that Crimson Slash and stuff then? Bloodthirst. Okay. Oh, it's just a standard. Alright.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'm on 200 anyway, aren't I? Yeah. Right then, Mr. Hanneman. Here. And joint analysis, I guess. Overwhelming. let's do that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
So 34% down there. Good. This dodge is still pretty high. But I can probably pull it. I can pull both of them. Yeah.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
That one didn't move. It's now in that zone, so let's do.
I'm not accustomed to
I should have swapped over the thing for that. I didn't. Whatever. And just give Argento.
I'll paint your death in colors.
As the Emperor, each strike is a prayer. I'll do it. None. It's the Emperor's just. As the Emperor. Doubt is for the weak. For you, my Emperor!
How much is it on now? 2. Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Jai, can you finish it off? Oh, there's one there as well. Where did he come from? Doomed Fire Razor.
Watch my back.
38%. 51%.
Don't get too cocky. Going somewhere?
I'm helping. It's down to 1. Alright then. How come I've only got 32%? %34% for that. Must be some kind of weird cover version or whatever.
On it.
Capacity's out. Early yet. One
If it
damage,
serves your cause.
and you missed it.
If another soul slips beyond the veil.
What's this? Flamers. Yeah. Auto gun.
Rise to the top.
And he was a marksman with an auto gun.
Left in the dust.
And with a flamer. So there was 3 flamer dudes. Didn't notice because they all died. Do I leave Argento on the long bars or move it back to... toxic rifle. Have to wait and see. Uncharted. I've been here. That's Chancellor Cyrene. Maybe I haven't. Just type it in. That's Chancellor Cyrene. Unidentified objects located in the system. The artifact reacts to our transmissions by releasing unknown radiation, most likely of xenon origin. The cogs are reporting. If you want to get a closer look, we need to close the distance between the vessel and the object. Yeah. So I haven't been here. There's a Hulk as well. Oh no, might as well just go here first. Nothing. Scorpion chainsword. Cloak of Shadows. Deals damage with an attack of opportunity that gain the shrouded effect. As long as the wearer has the shrouded effect, when becoming the target of attack, they automatically dodge. And it's then removed. So you have to be in melee for that. You've got a high enough dodge, maybe you? That distraction cape. Yeah, okay. And what's that sword you just picked up? Not that great for you, is it? Because it's not a force weapon. Scorpion something. It's probably not used by you anyway. Yeah, you can't use it. It's quite heavy damage though. You can't use it either. I think the only person who can is you, but you're not melee. Okay. Yeah, you still got that on the battlefield. Mysterious object. Times 4. Promethium times 4. At first, I thought the snowy and desolate planet was devoid of surprises, but the yellow and orange flickering of the lumens and the notifications from the Auger system informed the officers that a small colony that survived in spite of the harsh climate conditions. All attempts to hail the colony have failed. No scouting party. The explorers report the dismal condition of the settlement and its inhabitants. Their skin is translucent and pale. Their icy blue eyes see practically no colour. The language is rough and guttural, and their stomachs cannot tolerate anything except a stew made from local roots and mosses. And yet they are subjects of the Imperium, still loyal to the Emperor. They have mistaken your people for his emissaries. Find out what happened to the world. The local elders woefully reminisced about times long ago. Most of them were still sheltered in their mother's wombs when the snow first settled on their verdant fields. Hail ruined the crops and frost hardened the soil. Plants and large beasts that could not sustain themselves were the first to go. They were soon followed by birds and other small animals. Most people in large cities perished, unable to warm themselves and their families. They say the governor and his entourage left the world in the first days of winter, taking all the provisions and fuel with them. No one responded to the pleas from this dying world. The stars remained deaf to the messages transmitted by the planet's Vox stations. These abandoned subjects of the Imperium still managed to save the machines and other valuables, but they were of little use without a supply of promethium. And yet those who survived eventually adapted to the tribulations that the God Emperor had bestowed upon them. Give the unfortunate people a gift of promethium, about 25, and send tech priests to perform the rites of generator maintenance. When the more the first generator belt forced a furious roar and the black ash started falling from the sky instead of snow, the locals laughed and danced, trying to warm their limbs after decades of cold. They called down blessings upon their unseen saviour, a rogue trader from the von Valancius dynasty, and thanked the God Emperor for the fortuitous encounter. Wow. Nice. Xeno artifact. Bridge. We have an unknown object dead ahead. Not an asteroid, clearly artificial in nature, but it's larger than Footfall Station. Bridge. Copy that. Report related to officer on duty and pilots. Look out. Expect visual soon. Bridge. We have visual. What the... Incoherent whispering. Bridge, look out. This is the Voxmaster. I'm... adding the pilots, senior officers and Lord Captain to this channel. The Lady Ship wishes to assume personal command. Look out. Lord Captain, we've requested intel on the object from the Auger Array Module, awaiting the response. Lord Captain on the line. No need to engage the Augers, I know what it is, it's called a Webway Gate. One Kallax here. What we see before us is a Webway Gate, an artifact the Xenos used to get to their sorceress realm, so to speak. It allows Aeldari to get around the sector quickly and serves as hideout for the most unpleasant tribe, the Drukhari, whom we have already met. Earlier here, this gate is just like one you saw at Lilith's End. The children of Asurian wander the void through such constructs, erected in ancient times. Any ship that passes through such a portal will enter the tangle of paths, fathomable to none but my kin. There's an Auger report. According to the available data, objects consist of an unknown material and foreign to the Imperium, a registered and unknown class of energy profile. The NGCers are at a loss about how this technology works exactly, but it is specified that the energometry system systems holding an active charge. The object appears ready to do whatever it's designed to do. What's the senior officer's take on this? Oh yeah, that's that. Can we activate it? Request and response from the engineering room. Apologies, Lord Captain. Tech priests have refused to even consider the possibility. It would be a violation of the omniscience tenets and extremely dangerous undertaking. Perhaps a certain companion of yours could. Even if I knew the secret of the gate, I would never surrender to the monkey. The Webway is our kin's sacred refuge, and deadly trap to those such as you and attack. I don't think we can blow it up. Okay, changing course and moving out. Maneuver engines changing course. Energy sears on the Auger deck. Detect engine spike of unknown nature. Cogitated network overload. Peripheral systems offline. Confirming visual change of the gate. What is that? Oh, we're getting attacked, are we? Maybe I should have attacked it.
Enemy contact! All hands, make ready to Unleash our fury!
Corsair escort. 2 destroyers. Excuse me. It's Drukhari, isn't it? Yeah. What is this thing? I mean, I've been right next to it. And I still only got 30% chance to hit. That's within a 2 cell range. Now it's gone up. Okay. One hit. I'll do. Nice. Rounds left, 4. What? Why did it suddenly change that way? Instead of blowing up. 1 into it. Another one's popped in, that's why. Yep, that'll do.
The litany of ordnance rings out across our decks.
Another escort, which is here. And the frigate is there. Not quite in range there. I can hit it with that. Which way is it coming? Directly at me. So put the front shields up. This. Go here and blow up.
Return to ashes. I am amazed that we prevailed.
I'm not. Well, Captain, they've dealt with the void ships of these beasts, but the Xenos boarding parties had landed on the ship. They had advancing steadily towards the plasma drive. The enforcers had been overrun, they were asking for reinforcements. If they didn't help this, they fell through destroy a vessel from the inside. Boarding party? Okay. recording? 45 minutes. Okay.
Crimson is a good color for battle attire. Enemies will perceive no weakness, not even if you are bleeding.
My augmentations allow me to function effectively, even in the event of extensive blood loss. This is what should concern those who dare to stand against the servant of the Omnissiah in battle.
Okay, horny for each other, Jesus Christ. Okay. I can put this thing back on now. What was it? I need a rifle. Ugh. Before getting further, I'm going to pause this and go for a quick pee. Okay, back. So let's have a look what's going on here. Lacerated bodies and tattered coveralls bear the initials of the voidship dynasty that serves this section.
Is there money to be made?
Cabalites.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Round to a small room. Does that open up the same as that? I don't know. Don't know. Let's have a look. Athletics.
Success is the only outcome I accept. I always keep my options open.
Oh, there they are, the Cabalite warriors there as well. But they're like high dodge, splinter rifles. Get back across, I can.
Failure is just a temporary setback.
A trivial task.
I'm fatigued now. It's alright, I don't move much.
Keep your wits about you.
That was the, yeah. Well, monkey, look, my king. I can't wait to die. Must take so long in the engine. The monkey already here. Turned off the power, that's wrong. Don't rush me, we will perish alongside them. What the hell was that? That's another one.
Scum! You don't belong in this galaxy!
Fear me, monkey.
Yeah, I've already seen that. Yeah, I've just seen that. But he's been further away now. Okay. Not Cassia. Earlier, back there. we have 10 of them. Argenta.
And it is done.
And if they're under voice's command, get an extra action point.
You've got a problem? I've got a prize.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Who, if not me?
32%, 95%. Okay. Don't know why that's 32. Must be some strange
I'll do it.
crap on the
I will not.
stairs or something. Or maybe that's counted as cover, that corner.
That is not the Emperor's will. As the Emperor commands. This is unacceptable. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Here's my perfect moment.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Yep, that was it. Must have been.
Doubt is for the weak.
I'll show you the real
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Mr. 95. Love to see it.
Strike is a prayer.
These were 59s. Okay.
As the Emperor commands.
I've still hit. I'll take it.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
You will pay for this in blood.
I refuse.
I'll reload.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay. Can't do anything, can I? Nope. Not an enjoy. Let's buff Cassia. And
Am I getting paid for this?
myself able 30. What's the other one? 56. Actually, word of the Emperor.
I'll see to it personally.
And shield.
It's as good as done.
Next turn, hammer. Wait, let's get the rear here.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Nothing's coming from this way. Or maybe down that ladder. I think most of them are coming this way. So, let's get here.
Emperor, give me strength.
You are devastating on currently.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
get both of these? I can.
Your death is approaching.
Only get one. Okay.
If I may,
Let's change staff. It looks the same. It's now the infusing.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Off herself. Jesus Christ. Plus 88 from Reveal the Light. Absolutely insane. Swap back to damage. And let's give Argento a
In the
go.
name of House Orsellium, I shall prevail.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Oh, what's that behind us? Oh no, I thought that was a line, but it's not, it's just there. 59, 59.
Doubt is for the weak. Emperor!
Call this a strike?
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Don't think I'll hit this one.
Won't you?
95
As
now.
the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Doubt is for the weak.
She is here.
No, I'm not. I know she. I know the mean. Is she who thirsts? What's this sapper doing? I could run up to here.
As the Emperor
Yes.
commands, I act.
Pascal's turn.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Can't see anybody. So I might as well just move up.
Advancing.
Nope, nothing.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
My mastery is unsurpassed.
A mere pain won't stop me.
There's 15 damage. And the dodge spots, okay. She can see 2. Okay. What's the easiest one? 95, 95, so both the same. 147, 147.
No weakness is hidden from my sight. Blood.
That's not as much damage as normal. Oh, because I did that, not that. That one's already gone, so I might as well kill this one.
I understand your intent.
Missed. Oh no, one does 8.
A moving target lives longer.
Does.
I can do that with the right incentive. Wanna see a trick?
Can't see that one. Can see that one.
Faith without deeds is worthless. That is not the Emperor's will. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Only 3 left. One there, and one here. Can't see any of them.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I see 2 from here.
Rejoice in battle! Emperor! Faith without deed. This is unacceptable.
No line of sight. Really? Okay.
Eradicated.
So what's her stats then? Because she's got all these stacks of things going up, hasn't she? Voice command, focus, revenant, slaughter. Winded's -10. Nothing else to do. Try and find some way to... We've got nothing apart from this. Yes, you can
Tell me, and it is done.
get off earlier.
I'm a member.
Oh, it's Argenta's turn. The ass behind.
Guided by faith.
Can't see it. So, I do a dash.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
62. How about heavy bolter? 59.
Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Where's the explosive device? Up here, won't it? Surviving crew member. A man in an officer's uniform is kneeling and scrubbing around with a mess of blood and dirt on the floor. As soon as he's drawn near, you hear his feverish muttering, "No, no, no, where is he? Where's my son?" The lower half of the officer's face is grimy with some strange substance, too pale and lumpy to be blood. The officer pays you no attention, his eyes are fixed on the floor. Examine the officer's face. You take another step towards the man appearing to his face. Blue veins bulge under his scab mottled skin. His bloodshot eyes are darting in every direction, sometimes rolling back into his head so only the whites are visible. The strange stuff covering the officer's face is lumpy pink slime mixed with blood that is streaming from a disfigured nose. Let's try to identify the officer. The patch on his jacket bears a familiar crest. There's a symbol of one of the middle decks, one that has no connection to this compartment. The officer's presence here on his own is a violation of the ship's regulation. Why are you here, not on your assigned deck? Something shifts in the officer's expression, and his feverish gleam in his eyes goes out. Tacitus, my boy. The swamp devils dragged him off. And where am I supposed to be? I'm looking for my son. The Emperor's valiant guards came to save my boy. I showed them where the swamp devils dragged Tacitus. I led them right here like they asked. They'll make short work of the nest of these beasts. And I'll keep looking for my boy in the meantime. Mistress, will you help? The man face contorts a monstrous grimace, a mixture of pain, hope, and madness. I believe this Monkey is not here by chance. They've been in the clutches of the Dark Ones. His current state may be the bitter fruit of time spent alongside these masters of torment and madness. There are no guards here. You're on board the road trader's vessel, and knee-deep in blood, Xenos blood and entrails. I don't understand. Xenos? What Xenos? And for an instant, the awareness returns to the officer's eyes. He seems to see his surroundings for the first time. His face slowly stills in horror. Emperor preservers. He sneezes. The lower half of his face is coated in new and slime streaming from his nose. The officer casts you a pleading look. What's this nightmare we've seen? I was leading the Emperor's guards to the swamp devil's nest, across the marshlands of my homeworld. But instead, I was showing the way to them. He points at the corpses of the Xenos which held in hand. Hallucinations, heretical mirage. The guards, they weren't very chatty. One of them called me something strange, Monkey, I think. I heard them talking among themselves, something about seizing the ship, don't let them through. Through to where? I don't know. Oh, it's coming over me again. Jay laughs darkly. Blow up the reactor bay, damage the engines, and then listen about the helpless ship to your Xenos heart content. Oh yes, that sounds just like my partners. What? What's that got to do with that? Tell me about these hallucinations. When did they start? I don't remember. It's so strange. It's like I'm here and I'm there at the same time. But I remember many watches ago, a visit from a guardsman after the swamp devils attacked, it seemed. He treated my injuries, put them to my face, and said his comrades would come and do what they had to do. And when the rest of them came, they told me to show them the way to the nest. But on the ship, where did I take them? And the very last beast of that race of enemies of humanity is dead. The innocent will continue to suffer torment. This is not a sign that must work doggedly to uncover to rid the universe of Xenos. I don't know what happened to you, but you led the Xenos to the very heart of this vessel and almost killed us all. I'm sorry, it's all a Xenos illusion. Even now, I can see the marsh where Tacitus vanished just behind you. The man's face twists to a mask of pain and grief. He coughs violently and slumps forward, as though he's fallen asleep. Whatever they did to him, Shireen, there's no way back for him now. Up to me, I would let him slip back into illusion, where there's still hope of finding Tacitus. Let him go at peace with himself, and not as a traitor. Let him slip into the hallucination. I think I hear someone calling you. What? Tacitus? The man laughs weakly, his eyes now full of fully clouded with madness. Tacitus, my boy, I'm coming. The officer's body slides to the floor and convulses for a time before going still. Despite his agonizing death, the dead man's face shows no sign of suffering. He had found peace before the end. He bent over the body. Despite the numerous bloodstains on his skin and clothes, the officer had not been seriously injured or wounded. The only noticeable injury is on his face. His nose is disfigured and a red slimy substance is streaming from it, staining his mouth and chin. I'll contact the Voxmaster. Take the body to the infirmary and try to identify the cause of this madness.
Is there money to be made?
It's just a long splinter rifle. She can't use it.
Learned much in my exile.
The bomb produces a short electromagnetic pulse. Paul says that the disabled power burst device is strong enough to take out power of a whole city district or several voidship sections.
Duty prevails.
The charge has been safely diffused. Okay.
See, right there.
Right where? Ah. More cargo. Body glove and a las gun.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Venom blade. And reinforced cavalry armor. Splinter rifle. This is where I could have come, I think.
I always have a backup plan.
Yeah, it is. I suppose from here, I might have had a slightly better chance to shoot things. Better angles. Blast pistol. Don't know if I've had one of those before. That was a heavy though, wasn't it?
Keep your wits about you.
I can just go to the exit and all these things on corpses will appear at the end, just like in Kingmaker and stuff. They leave an area. Specialist.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay. Missed that bit there. Where is it? I'm standing on it. This is here. Okay. Shad carbine. Drukhari. Judging by the bodies of the Xenos, the voidship crew fought the raids with some amount of success.
Let us not dawdle.
Yep, that's it.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay. Yeah, just like that. You can just leave, and everything else on bodies. Not inside things you haven't opened, like chests and cupboards and lockers and stuff, but only bodies. Return over. Okay, how long ago? It's an hour and 15. Actually, let's finish this event then. Then I can get some food in me. That it? Nothing? Nothing at all? Okay. Well, in that case, I'll end this episode here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll get another one out today just to make up for the fact that I was hungover, couldn't be arsed. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Until then, bye y'all.